Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Bryant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Yeah, I'll see what designs Shakes have listeners, but
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Yeah, don't we want Valley Catholic. Yeah, You don't even live near a valley.
We have 3 chairs inside. You guys can sit. They got a higher.
I know first aid. This is going to be. So she's the opposite. How many points for you?
10.
10?
Yes.
Okay. Do you lose any points? Like if you
No.
take them off? Okay, good. Do they have any kind of scoreboard here, or they keep it in pencil?
I'm keeping it on paper. I don't know if anybody.
I'm keeping it on paper too.
Okay. Okay. So if I get behind on that,
I've never had this in my life.
what's that?
There are padded chairs.
Oh, okay. Yes,
That's all right.
Who needs it? Yours is broken.
Yes.
So, do I not have a spotter? See, I've never done that. I don't keep it score, but if you wanted me to do that,
I will do my best to do it all.
if you tell me what to do, like I'm consider, I'm just trying to evaluate.
Either way.
Let me talk to Ward. Spotter just come over.
So you just push like the one, like the 5 second or whatever, the 5 minutes. Like I'm hot first.
When we're timing, yes, 5, 10, 15. This is 5 minutes. We have to say.
All right, so do we have everyone that's going to stay in?
Okay, that's all.
You guys have paper and pencil here, good.
Good morning. I'm sorry we're starting a little later than normal. My name is Jen Woolard. I'm going to be the moderator for this game. I have Nikki Samples who is keeping score. She's going to spot too, so we're going to try that. And then Jonathan Widows is keeping time for us. Is there anyone that would be willing to keep score on the board for us?
One of my guys can. Somebody get up and go do it.
Yes. Yes. So.
Don't argue about it, just do it.
Okay.
Score on the board.
So over here, if you will, thank you. Do you want to pull a stool over or something to sit on? I don't want you to have to stand the whole time. That's true. That's true. And so today we have Arcadia Valley and North County. So of course this is game 1 today. If you guys will go ahead and buzz in, introduce yourselves, captain, coaches, subs, I would appreciate all that. And we'll start over here.
Mason.
Okay, so then
This one?
Yes.
Cyrus.
Grace, I'm the captain. This, our coach is Miss Harris. And our subs are Dylan, Jacob, Trey, other Jacob, Andrew, Avery, and Cadence, and Jenny.
And Mr. Hargis.
And Mr. I
He's
can't
not
see
a
him.
sub. He's not a student. He looks like one, but he's not.
Okay. Bryn.
Joe. I'm Sawyer, I'm captain, and then our coach is Miss Poole. She's roaming around somewhere. Our subs are Chloe Webb, Carter Young, and Rico Marler.
Ty.
Cooper.
All right. Can everyone hear me? Am I loud enough for you guys to understand? Okay. So we are going to go ahead and begin with toss-up and bonus. Everybody has paper and pencil, so we're good? All right. Number 1 is social studies. In French, this country's name begins with the silent T. Since its independence from France in 1960, this nation has seen a 9-year conflict with Libya, a nearly 20-year struggle with refugees from the Darfur area of neighboring Sudan, and a brief travel restriction enforced by President Trump. Name this Central African country whose capital is N'Djamena.
AV Grace, Tunisia.
Incorrect. North County?
North County, Sawyer.
Chad.
Chad is correct. Your bonus question category is fine arts. Answer about these about art media. A. This is the collective term for materials like wool or cotton that can be made into artwork.
Mediums.
Incorrect. Amy?
Supplies.
Incorrect. Your correct answer there is textiles. B. North County, batik is a method of dyeing cloth popular in this Southeast Asian country.
India.
Incorrect. Amy?
Indonesia.
Indonesia is correct. In C. North County, pencils with this substance instead of graphite are created to minimize how much black ends up on your hand after drawing with it.
Charcoal.
That is correct. Number 2 is literature. The author who created this character called her a sort of embodiment of ungovernable passion, a blind and aimless fury. Her games of croquet feature soldiers as wickets, flamingos as mallets, and hedgehogs as croquet balls. Known for yelling, "Off with his head."
North County, Joe.
The Queen of Hearts.
That is correct. Your bonus question category is social studies. Identify these rebellions from United States history. A. This 1676 rebellion was led by a Virginia man who had no use for Virginia Governor William Berkeley.
Shay.
Incorrect. Arcadia Valley?
Berkeley Rebellion.
Incorrect. Your correct answer there is Bacon's Rebellion. B. North County, George Washington himself led troops quashing this rebellion in western Pennsylvania against an alcoholic beverage tax.
Defer to Cooper.
The Whiskey Rebellion?
That is correct. In C. North County, Pennsylvania Dutch farmers in the late 1790s rebelled against a new tax on real estate.
Shay's Rebellion.
Incorrect. Arcadia Valley?
The Land Tax Rebellion.
Incorrect. Your correct answer there is the Fries Rebellion. Number 3 is math. Find f of 4 if f of x is 2x cubed minus 9x squared plus 8x minus 10. A.V. Grace. Star, who lives in Garden Heights, sees her friend Khalil shot to death by a policeman. A. Name this best-selling novel made into a recent film with Amanda Stenberg as star.
The Hate You Give.
That is correct. B. Name this novel's author. While visiting relatives in Mississippi.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley.
Time.
Correct answer is Emmett Till. Number 5 is science. This chart is named from the French for its shape that looks like the foot of a bird. On this chart, women are circles, men are squares, and people of unknown gender are diamonds. Those shapes are colored in if the person was known to have a specific genetic trait. Identify this type of chart, also used to list the names of generations of family members.
A.V. Grace, genealogical tree.
Incorrect.
Time.
Correct answer is pedigree chart. Number 6 is social studies. This patriotic term began to be used in France shortly after the Germans took over France during World War II. Give this collective electrical term for those French who worked quietly but actively to sabotage as much of their country's wartime German.
North County Joe.
The Resistance.
That is correct. Your bonus question category is literature. Name these characters in the novel The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A. This earthling lies down in front of a bulldozer to keep his house from being torn down.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley?
Robert.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here is Arthur Dent. B. North County, this friend of Arthur's has posed as an unemployed actor for years, but is actually an alien.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley?
George.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here is Ford Prefect. And C. North County, this cousin of Ford is the president of the galaxy.
Pass.
George.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here is Zaphod Beetlebrox. Number 7 is literature. His father was a colonel under Napoleon Bonaparte. Before becoming a lawyer, he joins the revolutionary group Friends of the ABC. Eponine falls in love with this character but dies moments after telling him.
A.V. Grace. Maurice.
Incorrect.
Please finish the questions.
I will. Name this man who eventually marries Cosette, the ward of Jean Valjean, in this novel, Les Miserables.
Time.
Correct answer is Marius Pontmercy. Number 8 is social studies. It begins with a motion filed by at least 16 legislators that is not discussed for 2 days after it is filed. One of its purposes is to allow an end to a debate without formally rejecting the legislation under discussion. Identify this procedure used by the United States Senate if agreed to by 60 senators, limits future debate on an issue to 30 hours.
North County Joe.
Filibuster.
Incorrect. Arcadia Valley?
A.V. Mason. Sorry.
Veto.
Incorrect. Your correct answer there is cloture. Number 9 is literature. This author's sister, Emilia, was engaged to his best friend, Arthur Hillam, when Arthur died in his early 20s. Name this poet who wrote Ode on the Death of the Duke of Wellington, Enoch Arden, Idyllis of the King, Crossing the Bar, and The Charge of the Light Brigade during his 42 years as British Poet Laureate.
A.V. Grace. Emerson.
Incorrect. North County, Joe.
Lord Byron.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here is Alfred Lord Tennyson. Number 10 is miscellaneous. One of this show's title characters is a teenage boy whose mother, Mrs. Smith, is a horse surgeon, while the other title character is the mother's father who has crazy hair and drinks too much. Name this TV series on Cartoon Network where Grandpa Sanchez is a mad scientist.
North County, Cooper.
Rick and Morty.
That is correct. Bonus question category is language arts. Spell these words that came to English from German. A, Neanderthal, a species of ancient man.
Neanderthal.
That is correct. B, Schadenfreude, your feelings of happiness when something bad happens to your worst enemy.
Chaudenfroid.
Incorrect. Maybe?
Shoddenfroid.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here, Schadенfreude. And C, North County, Dachshund, often called a wiener dog.
Dachshund.
That is incorrect. Maybe?
Dachshund.
That is correct. Number 11 is social studies. First used in a 1969 book, this term describes the area of America that has grown rapidly in the last 50 years, partly because of its lower cost of living, lower taxes, and lack of snow. Give the two-word term for this area of the United States that includes Arizona, Texas.
A.V. Cyrus.
Southwest.
Incorrect. That includes Arizona, Texas, Georgia, and Florida, and is often contrasted with the Midwestern.
North County, Sawyer.
The Sun Belt.
That is correct. Bonus question category is math. For these problems involving algebraic roots, give answers in lowest terms. A, the square root of 144x squared divided by the square root of 400y to the fourth.
Deferred tie.
12x over 20y squared.
Incorrect.
6x over 10y squared.
Incorrect. You guys are getting close. Correct answer is 3x over 5y squared. B, North County, the cube root of 9z to the 6th times the cube root of 24z to the 9th.
Time.
Arcadia Valley.
Root 3z squared over root 24. Z.
The correct answer is 6z to the 5th power. And C, North County, the fourth root of 625w to the 4th power plus the 5th root of 32w to the 5th power.
Time.
Arcadia Valley.
5w over 4w.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 7w. Number 12 is language arts. In dentistry, this word is a synonym for tartar and means a substance made of phosphorus and calcium that can't be removed from teeth without only a toothbrush. Give this 8-letter word that is also a branch of math, often studied by advanced high school students who learn about differentiation and integration.
North County Sawyer.
Calculus.
That is correct. The bonus question category is social studies. Answer these about U.S. history in the late 1970s. A. This state passed Proposition 13, putting a cap on property taxes that had risen dramatically in previous years.
California.
That is correct. B. One reason for Jimmy Carter's defeat in 1980 was his response to this country's holding American hostages for more than a year.
Third tie.
Iran.
That is correct. And C. North County, this man defeated Carter in 1980 by asking America, "Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago?"
Reagan.
That is correct. And number 13 is science. Once defined in relation to the triple point of water, this unit's new and more accurate value is related to the Boltzmann constant instead. New LED light bulbs often operate at a value of several thousand on this scale named for a British physicist. Identify this temperature scale used in chemistry calculations where the reading of 300 corresponds to about 27 degrees Celsius.
A.V. Grace. Kelvin.
That is correct. Bonus question category Arcadia Valley is social studies. Name the governors of these states who became better known from their handling of COVID-19. A. Florida.
Pass.
North County.
DeSantis.
That is correct. B. Arcadia Valley, New York.
Cuomo.
That is correct. And C. Arcadia Valley, South Dakota.
Pass.
North County.
Pass.
Correct answer is Christy Nome. And that takes us to the half.
Okay, Logan and Dylan in
Yeah, we're going to buzz in, just to make sure everybody's still working, and of course, new people, I'd like you to introduce yourselves. So we'll start with you, Jacob.
Jacob. Cyrus.
Grace.
Dylan.
Joe.
Sawyer.
Ty.
Carter.
So new people, okay on paper and writing utensils? All right, if everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and begin the second half. Number 14 is math. Give the coordinates of the focus of the parabola whose equation is the quantity x minus 3 squared equals 8 times the quantity y minus 5.
Time.
Correct answer is 3,7. Number 15 is social studies. This nation, once part of the Inca Empire, had much of the silver in its mines taken by Spain. Once called Upper Peru, this country has been independent since 1825, even though it lost part of its coastline to Chile after the War of the Pacific. Name this South American country with both a judicial capital city and a legislative capital city.
North County tie.
Bolivia.
That is correct. Bonus question category is science. In 1905, Albert Einstein published 4 scientific papers, including one on special relativity. A. The one that won him the Nobel Prize explained this effect when light hits a metal and releases electrons.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley?
The photon effect.
Incorrect. Photoelectric effect is the correct answer there. B, North County. Another explained this type of random motion of particles within a gas.
Pass.
Time.
Spontaneous locomotion.
Incorrect. Your correct answer is the Brownian motion. And C, North County, the fourth describes mass energy equivalence explained by this equation credited to Einstein.
E equals mc squared.
That is correct. Number 16 is miscellaneous. This city has lost a World Series after a hit off Nagy's glove, a future NBA Hall of Famer after the decision, and an NFL team after the move. What cities thus tortured sports teams include the Cavaliers, the Browns, and the Indians?
North County Joe.
Cleveland.
That is correct. Your bonus question category is fine arts. Name these brass instruments that are variations on the trumpet. A. It's a little smaller than a trumpet, but still has 3 valves. Its players in a school concert band usually play the trumpet part.
Cornet.
That is correct. B, North County, it has no valves, which limits the notes it can play, but not its popularity at military ceremonies and horse races.
Bugle.
That is correct. And C, North County, jazz great Chuck Mangione popularized this instrument with a bigger bell and a more mellow sound than a trumpet.
Deferred tie.
Flugelhorn.
That is correct. Number 17 is social studies. This river flows through Batoka Gorge with the Manapools National Park in Zimbabwe on one side and another national park across from it in Zambia. Name this river, Africa's longest east-flowing river that includes Victoria Falls on its way to the Indian Ocean.
A.B. Grace. The Nile.
Incorrect.
North County Sawyer.
The Congo.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here is the Zambezi River. Number 18 is science. Permanent examples of this object may be made of ceramic, a combination of samarium and cobalt, or a combination of neodymium, iron, and boron. Identify this common object whose electrotype may be a small coil of wire A.V. Dillon.
Magnet.
That is correct. Bonus question category A.V. is social studies. Answer these about new questions on the 2020 civics test given to prospective U.S. citizens. A. America's first motto was this three-word Latin phrase meaning out of many one.
Defer to Dylan.
E pluribus unum?
That is correct. B. The United States entered wars in Korea and Vietnam to prevent the spread of this destructive ideology.
Communism.
That is correct. And C. Arcadia Valley, the United States entered World War I to oppose the Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and this Balkan country whose major cities include Varna and Plovdiv.
Russia.
Incorrect. North County?
Defer to Ty.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria is correct. Number 19 is fine arts. Name the country whose major artworks include the Konark Sun Temple, the Lion capital of Ashoka, the Amaravati marbles, the Lakshmana Temple, and the Shaminar of Hyderabad, and the Iron Pillar of Delhi.
A.V. Dillon.
India.
That is correct. The bonus question category is literature. Identify these Edgar Allan Poe poems from their lines. A. What a world of merriment their melody foretells, how they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night.
The Telltale Heart.
Incorrect. North County?
The Bells.
The Bells is correct. The Arcadia Valley, this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me.
The Telltale Heart.
Incorrect. North County?
Pass.
The correct answer, Annabelle Lee. And C, Arcadia Valley, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
The Raven.
That is correct. Number 20 is math. Solving this type of problem often requires taking the derivative of a geometry formula. Give the two-word calculus term for this type of problem whose examples include: if a spherical balloon's volume is increased at x cubic centimeters per second, how fast is the balloon's radius increasing at the moment when the balloon's diameter is y centimeters?
A.V. Grace. Word problem.
Incorrect.
Time.
Correct answer is related rates. Number 21 is science. Farron's test checks for the presence of this chemical, creating a red color if this substance is present. Created by combining another chemical with glucose, this substance added to some tablets and capsules is also added to baby formula to more closely match breast milk. Identify this milk sugar that bothers some people's digestion.
North County Sawyer.
Lactose.
That is correct. Bonus question category is math. Matrix A is 1 by 2, and matrix B is 2 by 1. A. What size is the product of matrix A times B?
2 by 2.
Incorrect.
1 by 1.
1 by 1 is correct. B, North County, if A is a horizontal matrix with 5 and 7, and B is a vertical matrix with 3 and 8, explain what calculations are used to find the product A times B.
Defer to Ty.
Pass.
5 times 3 and 7 times 8.
That is correct. And C, North County, give the product.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley?
15 and 56.
Incorrect. Correct answer is 71. Number 22 is literature. Behemoth in The Master and Margarita, Tao in The Incredible Journey, Snowbell in Stuart Little, and Bustopher Jones in poems by T.S. Eliot are all what kind of animal that also describes Kirjava in The Subtle Knife and Buttercup in The Hunger Games?
A.B. Cyrus.
Chicken.
Incorrect.
North County Joe.
Mouse.
Incorrect. Correct answer is cat. Number 23 is math. Find the height of a trapezoid whose parallel lines are 13 feet and 9 feet, and whose area is 77 square feet.
North County Ty.
7.
Incorrect.
I can't bust in.
Oh,
Sorry. A.B. Grace. 8.
incorrect. Your correct answer here is 14. Number 24 is social studies. This town is located 4 miles north of Kill Devil Hills, which contains a monument lauding its most famous residents for their dauntless resolution and unconquerable faith. Name this town on North Carolina's Outer Banks with a bikeway named for the Wright brothers who flew their first plane there.
North County Sawyer.
Kitty Hawk.
That is correct. Bonus question category is literature. Answer these about British novels where teachers are the main characters. A. In the novel To Sir with Love, Ricky is a black engineer born in this South American country who gets a job teaching school in London because British racism keeps him from engineering.
Guyana.
That is correct. B, in the novel The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, Jean is a teacher at a girls' school in this country.
France.
Incorrect. Arcadia Valley?
Germany.
Incorrect. Your correct answer here is Scotland. In C, North County, this James Hilton story's title character is a well-loved school headmaster who is retiring.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley?
William.
Incorrect. The correct answer here is Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Number 25 is literature. He clashed with Tarnus for the love of Lavinia, and he visited the underworld with the help of the Cumaean Sibyl and Golden Bob. He carried his father Anchises from the ruins of Troy. His tragic affair with Dido, the queen of Carthage, ended in her suicide. Name this legendary founder of Rome and the title character of an epic by Virgil.
A.B. Cyrus.
Romulus.
Incorrect.
North County Sawyer.
Remus.
Incorrect. Correct answer here is Aeneas. And number 26 is math. Give the derivative of e to the 4x power.
A.B. Grace. E to the 4x.
Incorrect.
North County Sawyer.
4e to the 4x.
That is correct. Bonus question category is literature. Name these novels from their characters. Each novel is considered among the 100 best British novels ever based on a survey of critics outside the UK. A. Mr. Pumblechook and Miss Havisham.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley? Pass. Great Expectations. B. North County, Mr. Marlowe and Miss... That's okay. Mr. Marlowe and Mr. Kurtz.
Pass.
Arcadia Valley?
A Christmas Carol.
Incorrect. Heart of Darkness. And C, North County, Antoinette, Causeway, and Christophine.
Pass.
Pass.
Correct answer is Wide Sargasso Sea. And that takes us to the end of the second half.
Okay, get your name tags.
Coaches, if we could get you to sign, thank you guys, and good luck the rest of the day.